up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kengan Omega Chapter 210. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter we concluded Mukaku's backstory, and we found out that there were two traitors, and that's including the other Takeda Nico. And during that whole thing, we saw that the other traitor, Takeda Nico, was pushing the limits of advance. And obviously, we saw the explosion up in there. And something that I thought about right before I started recording this video is why were Oma and Ryuki given to, released/given to Takeda Nico and Mukaku? Why? Well, the other Takeda Nico had an agenda, right? Because obviously he wants to get back at Mukaku and wants to get back at, the real Takeda Nico. So you have to wonder, they were planted there, and in the case of the real Takeda Nico, used Setsuna to activate Oma's advance to get his revenge on the real Takeda Nico. And then with Ryuki, that's going to be very interesting to find out with Ryuki why shit went down the way it did. It will be. Maybe it was to find Mukaku, because remember, he went into hiding. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Ritsuda's Suspicions. Then I went off the grid to shake off the worm's pursuers. I traveled all around the world. Then when I was attacking a worm base in a certain country, I found Ryuki as a baby. Dude, they planted Ryuki there for Mukaku to find on purpose. They did it on purpose. So I took him under my wing. Who would have thought he'd turn out to be a clone of the Connector? Obviously, we knew both of them were clones of the Connector. We freaking knew it. No, you gotta loosen up and let gravity do the work for you. How the hell is this training? You're just making me do your chores. No, chopping wood is actually good training, because when you let gravity do the work, you're letting instincts take over when you're unleashing your fists when you're chopping. Just trust me and things will probably be okay. What the fuck do you mean okay? That old man's story makes sense, doesn't it? He laid the groundwork for the Nico style. Then your master Nico and the worms Takeda Nico developed it in their own unique directions. It all adds up. It does, but still, I can't trust him. Why did he teach them the secret techniques separately? Probably to avoid getting them all wiped out. That's all I can think of. You have to... That's a good question. I think he did that just in case something happened to them, sure. But he wanted them to learn on their own, too. He wanted them all to be independent. There we go. He wanted them to develop their own style and be independent from each other. He was probably expecting a worm attack. Well, that's true as well. Too bad that worked against him in the end. Nah. There had to be you gotta wonder if Mukaku knew there was a mole, sooner. I don't think he said that, though, but, Then why do 5 and 6 kill the rest of them? Because they were worms? No, they weren't worms, no. But if the old man's to be believed, they defected to the worm right before they trained for the secret technique. Why did they betray him? That's still bothering me. Yep, I agree with that. Why did they defect to the worm? That's the real question. Why? Were they offered something that they couldn't refuse? Did the other Tokita Nico, like, persuade them to do it? Got it. Send the data to me. It's all finally coming together. There's no time to waste. I need it ASAP. The next day. Fuck, how the hell are you 100 years old? 100 years old are still young these days. Better show a little respect, kiddo. Yeah, this mofo is the one that taught Ryuki the Gao style and was the founder of the Nico style. So show some respect, mofo. Let's do this again. Bring it on. Redirection Kata Weeping Willow. Ooh. Nice try. Fuck, how do you react to that? God, I ain't the founder of the Nico style for nothing. You really are Nico's master after all. You move just like he did. You practice the Nico style that Ford developed, so it's a tad different from mine, but the basics are the same. I just can't believe that a geezer can be this strong. Well, you better believe it. Better grit your teeth, my student. I'm gonna put you through the ringer like never before. I like Mukaku. Dude, I love that Mukaku is doing this. I do. I like that Koga is not picking this up right away either. The era of Koga Stew might be ending. It might. He just seems like a cheerful old man to me, but is there something I'm not seeing? Better not push yourself, geezer. Shut your trap. I'll have you know I stay fit doing radio calisthenics every morning. Ooh. Koga, do you mind if I interrupt? Ritsudo. Mukaku, we need to talk. That's Grandmaster Mukaku to you, blockhead. But all right, what do you need? Ryuki. Ooh, Ryuki has just been taken into our custody. So you haven't killed him yet, I see. I had my doubts about you all along. From the moment you attacked Oma, but I made one mistake. I thought you attacked Oma because you mistook him for the connector, but you didn't, did you? You tried to kill Oma because you mistook him for Ryuki. What? What the hell are you talking about, Ritsudo? Why would he want to kill Ryuki? His response just confirmed it. Ryuki's still somewhere on the premises, isn't he? I said he ain't here no more. Give it up, old man. It's too late. What the hell are you talking about, Gramps? Is Ryuki really here? Pesky little bugger. Knew I should have killed you when I had the chance. What the fuck? Gramps? What? Where is Ryuki? Tell us now. I don't know. What the fuck did you do to Ryuki? I didn't do nothing. You're the ones who did something to him. Listen carefully, Koga. No! I knew it! This piece of shit is a worm! I fucking knew it! I said Mukaku. Didn't I say I said Mukaku was with the worm or defected from the worm? I said it a long ass time ago. I'm going to explain everything. You're not wriggling your way out of this one. I fucking called this shit ages ago. I said Mukaku was with the worm, or like one of the founders of the worm, or defected from the worm. I fucking said this ages ago. I knew it. Why? Because I thought he was like one of the tiger vessels. Or he was gonna put that he was gonna use Oma or Ryuki as the tiger vessel. I fucking knew it. I called this ages ago. I said I was thinking for a while that Mukaku may have defected. But motherfucker, I said this from the start. I shouldn't have second guessed myself. Oh my fucking god, I called this. I said this ages ago. You can watch my shit from at the beginning of I think it was at the start of Kengan Omega. I said that Mukaku was gonna be a worm, or was like the head of the worm or some shit. Oh my god. I said Mukaku was probably gonna be endgame. I think that, oh god, now where do I think, I can't believe I was originally right that Mukaku was a worm. Oh my god, I can't believe this shit. God damn it, I was originally right. But that Mukaku, I was somewhat originally right, but that Mukaku was a worm. But why is Ryuki still there? Because I thought he was going to transfer his. We were going to have a situation similar to Oma, where he was going to transfer his soul into Oma. But I think it's going to be into Ryuki now. Well, because Oma died, that's why it's not an Oma now, and it's going to be Ryuki, because he was going to transfer his soul into the Tiger Vessel. That's what it's got to be that. That's what, oh god. Oh man. Okay, this is why he's gonna kill Ryuki, okay? I understand why. I think I understand why he's gonna kill Ryuki. Because Oma is still alive, and Oma was the original vessel. And Ryuki was, and because Oma is still alive, this is what I think anyway. Oh god, I fucking knew Mukaku was a worm. I was somewhat right. I was originally somewhat right. Oh god. God, I was somewhat right. I was somewhat right. Because I remember at the beginning, I said that Mukaku was going to be endgame and that he was going to be a worm or the head of the worms. But I was somewhat right that he is a worm. Fuck, I thought I defected from them. That sucks that I'm not right about that. I wish I was right about that. I really wanted. Why couldn't Mukaku just defect from the worms? That's not fair. Why couldn't you at least give me that, Sandrovich? If you would have given me that, I would have been happy. If Sandrovich does give me that, I will be pleased. I want Mukaku to defect from the worms. And that's why that's why he wanted to kill Ryuki. Because he defected from the worms and he didn't want the worms to get Ryuki. If he gives me that, I will be happy. God, I really, because he didn't kill Ryuki. He hasn't killed Ryuki. He hasn't. God, that's why I'm like thinking they're saying this piece of shit. They're saying Mukaku is a worm. I really hope I'm right that Mukaku defected because he got attached to Ryuki. Please tell me that's gonna be the case. I really want Mukaku to defect. Please give me that. And that what he was doing was training the Nikos to the other Nikos, or the 7 Nikos, to become a vessel for the connector, and that's what went down. I would be absolutely okay with that if that was the case. Because to me, that would make sense. And he told Ryuki to hide or something. I'm curious what you guys think in regards to that. Do you guys think if Mukaku, because why would Ryuki still be alive? There's no way. No way Mukaku is still... Mukaku has got to be a defective for the worm. Because why else? Because think about it. Why else would the worm come after Mukaku like this and try to kill him? Mukaku had to defect from the worm. He had to. There's no other reason why the worm would be trying to kill Mukaku other than that. And I said this a while ago that Mukaku had to defect from the worm. So if that's the case, I was right about that. But please, for the love of God, Sandrovich, please have this make sense where Mukaku defected from the worm. I will be happy with that. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that's the case where Mukaku defected from the worm like I've been thinking for a long time? To me, that would make, considering what we've gotten with the writing and the worm has been coming after Mukaku for a long time now, based on what we've seen, that to me would make the most sense. Otherwise, it's not going to make any sense for why the worm has been attacking Mukaku. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan Sync if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Kengan content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.